So what are the pros and cons of going vegan cold turkey? Right? So obviously you can go vegan two ways. You can just jump on in, or you can dip your toe in and dip your other toe in and see if it's right for you. And then, then you completely go vegan. And it takes however long it does because it's your journey and you do it however you got to do it. But basically, there's two ways. You can flip the switch, like I said, or you can transition. I just flipped the switch. I saw half of Cowspiracy and I jumped in. That's the kind of way I do it. I did it. And I did, if we're doing water metaphors, I did have to tread water. I got a lot of water in my mouth. And I did struggle for a while. And so I would say there is a lot of good in doing it slowly while you get information and phase things in and phase things out. So there's no right way, there's no wrong way to do it, but they both have their considerations. Um, See, the downside of going 100% vegan, it completely shifts your approach to food. And so you go from however old you are, which in my case, I went at age 27 or 26. I had 26 years of food programming that I decided to flip off overnight without increasing new food programming, which is essentially what you're doing now in this course, right? So imagine how difficult that is, right? And feeling deprived. If you shut off all this stuff, I'm not going to have anything, but you haven't increased what you are going to have, it's going to be very difficult to feel like you're living in abundance. You're going to feel more restricted. If you slowly get more information, you'll be able to feel more abundant because you don't feel like you're completely losing anything. It's a nice transition. In many ways, I wish I would have had that, but at the same time, I got no regrets. I did how I did it. I just jump in when I see that I can help. So again, there's no wrong way to do it. So going completely vegan right away, it's not for everybody, like I said, but you got to be an all or nothing type. Obviously, that's the type of person I am. I started off doing it for social justice reasons. And so I was just like, wait, if you can. So in my mind, I was like, if you can just like change a few things and all the racism goes away, I think everybody should do it. So if you could just change a few things and your health clears up, why wouldn't you do it? Like I had that in my mind. I was like, everything is so very simple. It just takes a few tweaks. So I was like, I'm all for it. I was fired up, right? But I'm an all or nothing type. Um, and here's the thing though, if you need structure and accountability, that might not be for you because you got to create a framework for what you're going to be heading into. And I did not do that. So maybe you're a person who might want to do that before you jump completely in. But here's the thing, the pros of going vegan, right? 100% vegan overnight, you're going to capitalize on this excitement and the momentum. That's what I did. I just kept it going. I went headfirst into it and I loved it. And I've been doing it and I've been running hard with it ever since. And it's instantly helpful. Like I said, yeah, it's for health, but it's also for like the animals. It's also for the planet and for all these things. So when you do transition slowly, you're becoming more helpful, but you are still engaging in like unhelpful dietary practices. You know what I mean? And so it's a matter of what's going to be most sustainable for you. If you go vegan and you can't sustain it, well, what was the point of that? Thank you for your 2 weeks of dedication, right? Where if it takes you maybe 6 months to transition, but you're able to do it for life, well, maybe that was a better investment up front, right? So there's no right or wrong way to do this. I'm not sure how you're doing it on your journey, but I just want to make sure that you understand that, like, however you're doing it, you're probably doing it the best you can. So just keep doing it how you feel, increase your information, and then keep phasing things out. Or if you already jumped in, make sure you just get as much information as you can so that you can sustain it over the long haul. All right, that is the end of this lesson. I hope you got some value from this. I'd love to hear your feedback about it. Maybe I'd love to hear about the way you went vegan as well. So as always, until the next lesson, keep grazing.